Yeah, yeah. Okay. Right here? Okay. Hi, everyone. Woo. We're going to get started with some remarks. So if y'all could gather around the projection in the main gallery. Welcome, welcome. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. How are y'all doing tonight? I didn't hear that. Can you say that again? Thank you. My name is Diana. I'm the director of the Asian American Women Artists Association, also known as AWA for short. Our mission is to bring visibility and recognition to the Asian American women artists in the Asian American women in the arts. Sorry. I said it so many times. And I'm happy to welcome you to Jade Wave Rising, Portraits of Power this evening. Just a heads up that these opening remarks and the performance that's about to happen are being live streamed to YouTube, to AWA's YouTube, in case you'd like to see that later. Hello, everyone online. We also want to thank our ASL interpreters, Nicole and Mitchell, who will be providing ASL interpretation to the video after this event. If you are joining online, you should be able to view some automatic captions. I'm sorry we could not find a captioner to do the actual ones, but and if you have any other access needs, please let anyone, Vinay, Q, or I know if you need anything. But thank you, everyone, for joining us here at SOMART's Cultural Center. Thank you for coming. Before we get started, I also want to take a moment to honor the fact that we are situated on ancestral and unceded territory of Yelamu, land of the Ohlone Ramaytush people. We want to name and honor the stolen indigenous lands we reside and work and create art on, and recognize the agency of Native peoples who continue to steward these lands. At AWA, we try to contribute to the Sogoreate Land Trust. There's also the Unikin Land Trust, which serves the San Francisco Peninsula. If you are not from this area and you live elsewhere, you could also look up the indigenous lands that you are situated on and find out how you can contribute to the movement of returning land to indigenous people. And let me just turn my page here just to make sure I'm covering all the topics. Okay. Oh, actually, I'd like to turn it to Vinay now. So for folks who don't know, the Asian American Women Artists Association has also been putting on exhibitions like this every other year for over 10 years, and that has been in partnership with SOMART and the API Cultural Center. And it's because of the API Cultural Center that we're able to be in this space every other year. We're starting to call it our biennial. So thank you. I'd like to hand it to Vinay, the Executive Director of APIC, to say a few words and introduce Commissioner Collins.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Woohoo! We're doing good, right? All right. Well, this is our home. And we're starting, and it's such a wonderful time, we're starting API Heritage Month a few days early. So welcome to API Heritage Month here at SOMART and the API Cultural Center. I want to thank all of you for coming out, post-pandemic, and being together and sharing space. My name is Vinay Patel. I'm the Executive Director of the Asian Pacific Islander Cultural Center, also known as APIC. Our mission is to present and promote art that reflects the experience of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders living in the United States. This opening is also the kickoff of APIC's 26th annual United States of Asian America Festival. This year's theme is Reimagining Horizons. We have brochures outside and amazing artists that are here as well that are producing work all around San Francisco. And please, artists will have a sticker, as a badge. Please walk up to them and ask them about their events, and we have brochures outside as well. Each year, the festival presents up to 20 different programs reflecting the artistic accomplishments and cultural diversity of San Francisco's Pacific Islander and Asian American communities. USOF, United States of Asian American Festival, showcases artists representing a diverse range of ethnic and cultural groups and aims to heighten the visibility of AAPI artists working in all disciplines: theater, music, dance, film, literature, visual arts, and more. Our goal is to nurture and empower these groups to be self-sufficient while providing the support they need to grow. The festival and this exhibition would not be possible without our funders: San Francisco Grants for the Arts, San Francisco Arts Commission, San Francisco Office of Economic and Workforce Development, California Arts Council, the R.J. Louis Memorial Fund, and Zellerbach Family Foundation. Please, a big round of applause for all of our funders and supporters. And this would not be happening without the generous donations so many of you have given to both AAPI Cultural Center and AWA. So thank you all for your continued support of doing this work. Now I would like to introduce, someone who's told me, don't call me commissioner, but someone who's actually a friend, and I've known for over 10 years now, and it's become one we thought it was a working relationship, then a friendship, and now we're comrades in trying to bring back our communities. And we just had a really beautiful conversation that these events that we're doing in person again is about bringing back our humanity. And without further ado, I'd like to bring up the president of the board, president of the commission of the San Francisco Arts Commission, Chuck Collins.
Well, thank you very much. My name is Chuck Collins, and I have the pleasure of serving as the president of the San Francisco Arts Commission. I want to, first of all, thank the organizations that really bring opportunities like this to the public. Our organizations that really get into community are really founded in community, and they're founded in the cultural dimensions that we all bring based on our histories and who we are and our ancestors. And so thank you for reminding us of our indigenous people here and the land on which we stand. I've been a commissioner of the San Francisco Arts Commission for more than a decade. And during that time, we have seen how important the arts are, not only for creative expression, but for creating community, identity, and representation. The arts also contribute 11% to our economy. And it is extremely important for us to use all of the creative energies that we have that are represented by this beautiful work in order to make our city, our communities whole, healthy, and fulsome. We can't all get there alone. No actions have ever really created change that were a singular person. It's always been working in partnership and collaboration that we do and sustain our greatest work. Our cultural centers, there are 7 of them, are at the foundation of our city, and they're at the foundation of the ecosystem that really feeds our ability to be expressive. And during the pandemic, the cultural centers took on even more importance, not only in terms of cultural representation and expression, but also for safety. Our cultural centers are places that people find trust, and they build community from that. And so coming out of this really long period, as Vinay was saying, as we really reach into the future, it is really going to be through the creative genius of our artists and all the way that our artists are represented that we will find a new path forward. Artists also see the truth. And in this time of really looking at the brokenness in America and the inability to find the truth, artists are going to find that path, and we're going to follow it. We're deeply indebted to the work that Diana and you are doing and representing. And also in this particular time of lifting up the importance of community, we also have to look at what's happening with hate. And hate has really been given a lot of expression and a lot of time in America lately. But artists are truth tellers, and truth is the antidote to hate. And so let's lift our arms, let's lift our voices, let's lift our spirits that we can be much better than where we have been, because artists are going to lead the way. So thank you very much. And really, what a great celebration, and what a way to really bring this out. And I can't think of a better place for all of us to be than right here, right now, tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chuck. I also want to thank APIC staff for all the hard work this year, and for another great festival I know that we're gonna have. Thank you to TJ, who's more than just an office and communications manager. TJ, where are you? Well, TJ, love you, thank you. Also Melanie Alvena, who's our artistic director. Melanie? Come on, Melanie Alvena. Woo! And our newest members of our family, Joe, who's our program manager, who's unfortunately unable to be here today, but she's here in spirit. And our newest member, who just came to be our intern, Angelo. And so you may have seen Angelo at the front desk, but a big round of applause for Joe and Angelo as well. Advocacy and actually communicating with your elected officials is very important to this work. So we encourage you that if you enjoy these shows, if you feel that you're getting something out of it, please reach out to your district supervisors, reach out to the mayor. You can do a simple email and say, I went to a wonderful event at Somar's Cultural Center, presented by APIC and AWA. Please continue your public support for the arts. And so if you want more information, please go to our website. There's some information there about how to do that. But a simple email will go a long way in letting everybody know the importance of the arts. And lastly, all of our festival artists are present here too. Like I said, they have their stickers. Some of them have postcards to the event, so please walk up to them, ask them what's going on. They'll tell you about their program. And finally, if you want to learn more about our events, you can register, purchase tickets, all on our website, www.apiculturalcenter.org. Again, it's www.apiculturalcenter.org. You can also donate there. And you can also donate by purchasing drinks at the bar. That's all going to go back to artistic programs as well. And finally, a special thanks to Soma Arts Cultural Center. That is opening up its doors once again. Every year, they open up this gallery space for us to present our amazing artists. So to Director Maria and all the staff here at Soma Arts, let's give them a big round of applause. And with that, I'd like to hand it back off to Diana.
Thank you so much, and APIC and SFAC. Thank you all so much for coming. Tonight is an evening full of deep, deep gratitude. I want to thank also our promotional partners, AAPI Heritage Month, Bay Area Asian Deaf Association, Kearney Street Workshop, and some of our co-presenters, Manila Town Heritage Foundation, which produced the film that we're going to screen at our closing, Manila Town Manang, about Jeanette Lozano, who was the last tenant to leave the I Hotel. And the Ruby as well, which is co-presenting the workshop, which is happening this Sunday, facilitated by our wonderful curator, Q, who I'm actually going to hand the mic over to now. But We also just want to thank you so much, Q. We've been working with Q for over a year now on this exhibition, and we're grateful for having her here. She drove up all the way from LA to put on this show, so here you go.
Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for warming up the crowd for me. Yeah? Okay, so I think as a curator, I have the really fun job, of curating amazing talent in this space. And it's also an opportunity for me to face my biggest fear, public speaking. All right, so I am Q. I'm the curator of Jade Wave Rising, Portraits of Power, and I'm also the artist behind this interactive wave installation that was commissioned to anchor the themes of the show. So power takes many forms. My goal for this exhibition is to explore and celebrate the many, many ways Asian women artists have embodied and manifested their own power in their creative and community work. So before you leave here today, I invite each and every single one of you to come beneath the wave into the alcove and take a few moments to reflect upon a time in your life where you felt powerful. And then think about how you use that power to create positive change in your life for yourself and for your community. Then I want you to take a river stone and inscribe on it your personal power mantra and contribute it to the installation so that all those who comes after you will be able to feel inspired and empowered by the words that you leave here today. And they and we will become part of your legacy. Because power is inherent in each of us. That power is magnified when we come together. This show is made possible by a village of people who gave above and beyond to really bring this vision to life. I really would like to thank AWOL, Soma Arts, AAPI, all the funders, sponsors, the volunteers, art pets, also all of you for coming here and celebrating our work together. And I would also like to thank my family, especially my husband, Devin Wynn McDuffie, who's really truly supported my own manifestation of power, and who reminds me every day that there's tremendous power in kindness and in helping others. A few more notes of appreciation for AWOL staff member Diana, Ivy, Melanie, and especially Kat, who just came on as AWOL's exhibitions coordinator this past fall, and who did an amazing job producing this show. And I also would like to extend 1,000 thank yous to our preparators, Matt McKinley, who's unfortunately cannot be here with us tonight, but who made sure our exhibition vision is achieved, as well as Max Nihei, who assisted with Kat. Some of the volunteers who helped with the installation, including Jasmine, Kathleen, Sarah D., Jane, and AWOL board members, Susie and Michelle. Some of you have came to me and noted how beautifully lighted the artworks are. So I'd like to thank you to Soma Art staff, Alex Crignon and Alex Lucas and their team for supporting us every step of the way and for putting up with all of my notes. Last but not least, I like to acknowledge all of the artists in Jade Wave Rising, Portraits of Power. This is your moment. Take this moment and please raise your hand if you're here and present with us tonight and receive your applause from the audience. A.J. Schnedler. An Lee. Twin Walls Mural Company. Marissa Goody. Rebecca Nee. Niba Akiredi. Lydia Nakashima Digaro. She who has no masters. Midori. Paulina Hong. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shouting is allowed. Be loud, make noise. Choppy Oshiro. Mariel Pat. Pallavi Sharma. Sensei Granddaughter's Journey. Kayla Tang. Island Performance Collaborative. Ina Cower. Julie Lee. Shizue Siegel. Joanna Cow. Please help support the artists by purchasing their works, which are available for sales in the gallery or from the special items for sale only for tonight in the pop-up shop. And I would love to introduce you to the moment you've been waiting for, a performance by Island Performance Collaborative, who came all the way here from the Midwest. Okay. So Island is a contemporary performance collaborative composed of Asian American and Pacific Islander artists and collaborators, dancers, movers, poets, composers, musicians, visual artists, and more, exploring issues of women's power and resiliency in these challenging times. Oh, who curated them in? They sound perfect for the show. So in both, their art form comes in both video and live dance performances. So let's welcome two of their dancers, Olivia and Catherine, who join us tonight all the way from Michigan and Illinois, and will now perform their piece, Lost Constellation, which is also the piece projected in the exhibition space. Okay, so join me in a round of applause for Olivia and Catherine. If I can
Sometimes I feel lost. Lost among the stars, you could trace the constellation of my body, the constellation of my life, shattered and scattered. Arms and legs and hopes and dreams splayed out askew across the heavens, lying flat on my back in the grass as my children run and blow bubbles in the sunshine, lying flat on my back in the street as cars surge past, the breath knocked out of me, lying flat on my back in a boat, seasick, floating across the planet to a new life, free of famine and war. Coming from one tradition, growing up in another, and choosing to take the best of both to create something new, we stand strong because we are woven out of the stories, traditions, food, and audacity of our immigrant and refugee elders. Not just a cute boy's pickup line, we are a zigzag path of lights as we forge new identities and create real lives in this place. Together with our elders and sisters, we step forward to weave the night sky, night after night. Together with our elders and sisters, we step forward and fall in love with this life of work, family, joy, and sacrifice. Together with our elders and sisters and brothers, we step forward to build the bridge of magpies, to bring together the beloved community where everyone is welcome, seen, fed, housed, reunited. We are home.
so much for coming. Before I leave you all to it, we just want to end the night with more thank yous, but very much appreciated. There's a few folks that I forgot to thank earlier. Lunar Hard Seltzer, which is our in-kind sponsor for the night. If you didn't get any, there's some limited cans available. Maybe they're all out already, but they have a yuzu flavor, and they're launching in the Bay Area soon. I also want to thank Christina and Kristen of Papa Lowdown Agency, who helped us do the PR for the show. So please, please, please spread the word about this exhibition. It's open until May 21st for 3 weeks. And a few more things. We want to thank some special people here tonight. There's a couple people who have been with the Asian American Women Artists Association for 10 years now. They started right here at this gallery with Eating Cultures in 2013. So Michelle and Melanie, if you all could come up here. Michelle is AWA's programs manager, and Michelle is our board president. I don't know if Michelle knew about this, but we wanted to give you all some flowers. Ivy's holding them, and there's the card here. Thank you, Michelle and Melanie. We love you. There you go. Oh, sorry, this one. Okay. Okay, and we also want to give a huge thanks to our curator, Q. Please come up to get some flowers. We have 2 bouquets for you, actually. So one of these is for Q, and 2 of them, actually. Here you go. And last but not least, Q mentioned this earlier. She joined our team this year in the fall. Kat Wiegand, our exhibition coordinator. She's the one who's been in contact with all of the artists and really put in the work to put all the artwork on the walls. And last but not least, we've been talking about the pop-up shop. Go talk to the artists. Definitely check out the artwork that are on the walls and in the pop-up shop at the table at the front. Make sure to stop by to get your souvenirs for the show, Jade Wave Rising. There's a t-shirt, a very beautiful handmade sun catcher by Q with some handmade knots that I made as well. From this fabric as well, yes. So you could take a piece of this installation home with you. And you could also take home a jade bracelet, a Chinese lucky bracelet. And you can get all of that in a bundle for just over $100 too. So please support the artists, support AWA. If you can also donate to us at www.aawaa.net /donate. Thank you everyone for coming.
I will be remiss if I do not ask for a gigantic round of applause for Diana Lee. Another one, please. Speaking about going above and beyond. Thank you so much, Diana. It was really a great experience.
Thank you, Q. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Enjoy the night. Get some food. Enjoy yourselves. Talk to the USAF artists and the exhibiting artists.